is Sunday night, the 23rd of June 2024, and that means that we only care about one thing, and of course, that is Scotland versus Hungary in Euro 2024, and not AEW Collision. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. Yes, Scotland are on a collision course for the last 16 if we beat Hungary, and we are not on a collision course to watch this shitty show on a Saturday night, guys. We didn't watch it this week, and spoiler alert, we're not going to watch it. However, we will do the next best thing. We will read the results and bash it and pretend that we have seen it.
What do you want to talk about? Well, to be fair, we watched Daddy Magic take on that jabroni from Mexico.
Here a churro.
Wait till you hear what these guys say about MCLL.
Aye, they're a bunch of fucking jobbers there.
Yeah,
That's what
I
we
mean,
said.
how is MJF taking on this guy at Forbidden Door? Is this the best Mexican they could find?
I mean, Ultimo Guerrero's almost Ultimate Guerrero. Wait, is that Ultimate Guerrero? What's going on here?
It's Ultimo Dragon, you tool.
So what about the guy for like WCW?
I don't know, who's that? That guy looks way too young to be in
No,
WCW.
that's what I'm saying. No, like, why not get
Ultimo
him?
Dragon you're on about?
Why not get him? Why not get fucking Hector Guerrero? He's Ultimo Guerrero. Is he a Guerrero? Is he a legit Guerrero? I think if you're in the business and you're not an actual
You should
Guerrero,
change your name.
Aye.
Aye.
No, I think that's fair.
It'd be like someone coming out calling themselves Ben Undertaker, but they're not related to
Aye.
The Undertaker, you know
Come
what I
on,
mean?
man.
Just wouldn't really work. Anyway, guys, right, we're on wrestling headlines because they seem to be big marks. They love AEW, so if we read out the results via this website, we might get a little laugh, and we'll see at the end what they rate this show. So you can see here, I've got a bunch of matches. They all look like shit, to be honest, but I digress for now. Opening match of the night. By the way, we are in the Covili Center in Youngstown, Ohio, so congratulations. Tony Giovanni, Excalibur, and Nigel McGuinness are on comment. When was the last time we seen JR, by the way, or heard JR in commentary? Do you think he will ever be in AEW again, or do you think JR's time has come and gone?
He said on Twitter that he misses CM Punk, so maybe that's him fucking blacklisted.
Did he actually say that?
Yes. I don't know if it was on Twitter or his podcast, but it was clipped on Twitter, so...
He said it. The problem is, some Triple H never really liked JR either. JR's screwed.
JR here at Triple H. That bastard Triple H.
Maybe Michaels will let JR commentate on NXT. Him and Booker T.
Yeah, but Vince didn't really like JR either.
That's right. I know he didn't like that's why he's not been there, but...
Why did he can't like him? He's the man. Down, 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 down.
Greatest commentator of all time, and I don't give a shit, right? If you don't think it's JR, then you don't deserve an opinion.
That's it.
Now, there's been some really good commentators, and you can debate who you think should be second.
They couldn't hold barbecue sauce to his ring.
But no, well, maybe they don't want to hold barbecue sauce to JR's ring, to be honest. But, yeah, no, for me, it's JR, and then you can debate who's second.
Aye.
And I have no issue with who you want to put second.
What's that guy fucking... What's that guy that was in NXT like...
Ronaldo?
Aye, him. Fucking Ronaldo, your ass out of here. Fucking Ronaldo. JR clinically depressed at his tits is still fucking better than this shit.
Well, hasn't Ronaldo got depression?
Aye, but...
24/7?
Aye, but JR's got legit depression watching this. What's Ronaldo? He woke up and he felt down. Fucking get over it.
I mean, if I had to commentate on AEW, I'd be depressed. Anyway, let's get into it. Match 1, Hook, Samoa Joe, and Shibata taking on the Premier Athletes with Matt Sterling.
They should take out their name.
Yeah, there's just nothing... They're probably not athletes either, are they?
No.
Let's keep it real.
They should just be... the jobbers.
The Sterling Association or something, I don't know.
SCA.
Shibata, Hook, and Samoa Joe won. Was it any surprise to
I
you?
was shocked about this. Holy fuck. I can't believe they won.
I seen Shibata, he dodged the moonsault off the top rope like Joe does, and then Joe was like clapping, and Joe was like looking on proud like a father. It's like, really?
This guy's probably older than Joe.
Is that going to bump up the ratings because this guy did what Joe does and walks away for a moonsault? Probably not.
I don't like that spot for Joe. I think it's fucking cringe. I think in a meaningful match you don't fucking do that.
That makes your opponent look pissed, doesn't it?
I mean, I couldn't imagine like The Rock going for the people's elbow at Mania 18. Hogan dodges it and gets up and just starts fucking looking at him. Starts, I don't know.
No, you can move it the way, but the way Samoa Joe does it is if I seen that coming a mile away.
To me, it just confirms that it's fake. It's scripted.
Anyway, Wrestle Headlines gave this 2.5 star match. So
I gave it
there
1.
you go. And then I
didn't see it.
We then get the Bang Bang Gang here. AEW won't acknowledge that Juice is the honorary fourth member. That's not true. He is a part of the Bang Bang Gang, I believe, but he's just not a member of the titles, I guess. He doesn't have a championship. See, at the end of the day, people are saying, oh, you can't do this. Look at some of the shit that's been done in wrestling. They've allowed 2 people to hold 1 belt. They've allowed 3 people to hold 2 belts. So why the fuck can't 4 people hold a set of trio titles? I mean, is this where we're going to draw the line and pretend that this would break wrestling?
Yeah, I know, it's cringe, it's pathetic, but... End of the day is, who gives a rat's arse?
Also, speaking of breaking wrestling, let's just bury WWE quickly for 15, 20 seconds here.
CM Punk?
Yeah, so, I
He
mean...
left the arena?
Yeah, so we see Monday night, you get the Wyatt Six, you know, they kill everybody, they destroy everybody, and then, like, 24 hours later, they're all taking pictures at some restaurant, they're revealing that they are the ones behind the mask, Nikki Cross was revealing that it's her, you know, kayfabe dead, and then you got CM Punk, who is supposedly beaten within an inch of his life by Drew McIntyre, and he's seen driving away. I mean, we know it's fake, but at this point, it's like, either you gotta go all in or don't go in at all. You can't go halfway. Like they say, sometimes being halfway in gets you killed.
No more half measures, Walter. And no, you know what, right? I can forgive the Punk one. Because he's been filmed leaving. He didn't film it himself. Again, yes, should he have been picked up or maybe like hidden in the back seat of a car? Yeah, I get that. But I'm not going to have too much of a go at Punk. As for the Wyatt Six, I mean, come on, it's supposed to be this like supernatural group, and here they are at fucking Wendy's sharing burgers and milkshakes. Fucking reel it in.
Yeah, and it just doesn't make any sense to me. We don't know who it is yet. The wrestlers that are playing these characters are already on social media tweeting that it's them.
Yeah, so I've more blame towards the Wyatt Six than Punk. I get it. Punk could have, you know, he could have been more protective. He could have like got AJ Lee to pick him up or something. I don't know.
Like,
but...
no, I mean, that'd be like Kane fucking having Dr. Isaac Yankem Twitter account or whatever. And then Kane comes out at Bad Blood and he's like, that's me.
That's me.
What happened to actual characters in kayfabe? And I don't know, but anyway, let's go back to AEW. Match 2, Learning Tree with Brian Keith taking on Private Party.
Don't work for me, brother.
The Learning Tree win. Jericho attempted a lion salt, or Cassidy attempted a lion salt. When was the last time we actually seen Jericho do a lion salt? Is Jericho still capable of doing a lion salt? I don't know. I mean, we've seen that one where he was taking on Mr. Perfect and Mr. Perfect saved him. Let's be honest, there's no more Mr. Perfects in the wrestling business, so if Jericho fucks up on the lion salt again, he
will die.
Yeah, so I think you should probably stop doing it.
I don't think Private Party are going to save him.
No, anyway, this match got 1 star and 3/4, so doesn't look like Wrestle Headlines are enjoying this too much.
But you see a trend with what these fucking marks dislike and what they love.
Yeah, Joe says every idea that comes from Jericho's tree absolutely sucks, and Joe demands a trios match at Forbidden Door.
Hold the bus! Ultimo Guerrero is 52 years of age. That tells me it could be him. But he might not be able to use the Ultimo Dragon name.
Nah, his mask...
older than that?
His mask doesn't even look like a dragon, though.
But he's 50. How are they getting some guy that's 52?
Well, Ray's, 50? I mean, Dragon couldn't be that much older than him.
Aye. But why are they getting this 52-year-old? If you're 52 in the wrestling business and we don't know who you are, then what have you been doing for the past 30 years of your career?
He wears a mask and he's Mexican. He could be 52, 42, 32 or 22. I don't really
12.
know. I really don't care.
Shut up, bitch.
Anyway, Okada wins. There you go. This match got a 2-star rating. Jesus.
They don't like tonight's show, do they?
No. So there you go. We then get Top Flight in action, Andretti backstage with Lexi Nair. I've seen a few people, by the way, say that Kayla Braxton is going to AEW. I don't think she is. I mean, I can't imagine she would leave WWE to go to AEW. I think she's probably going to get some other sports media job, like, I don't know.
She likes ESPN.
ESPN or something like that. But what did you make of her performance on SmackDown a month ago? I know she got heavily criticised for that. People were saying she needs to take time off, she needs a break, and that... Do you remember that?
Like the lackluster promo?
The LA Knight thing?
Oh, yes.
And she was just like unresponsive and not really saying anything. And LA Knight done well, to be honest, to save the segment. Do you think that was just a miscommunication? And she maybe thought that LA Knight was like rhetorical, he's not expecting an answer, or... Is she upset in WWE? Is she not happy? I wonder what's happening.
Yeah,
there.
maybe she's just voicing displeasure at her role, even though how can your role get much better than what you're doing?
Well, that's the
there,
role
brother?
she wants, isn't it?
I don't know. Maybe she just wanted it.
So
Maybe
the
she
writing's
handed
been on
in
the
her
wall.
notice.
So that
maybe,
was a
yeah, maybe she handed in her notice in.
She put a shite performance in
Yeah, I left
on
that.
purpose.
Dropped one on purpose.
And LA Knight,
LA Knight
saved it.
shite.
Anyway, up next we get Iron Savages versus the Patriarchy. Who the fuck are Iron Savages? I don't really know. But I guess Kill Switch by Christian 123. So there you go.
1, 2, 3.
This match got a 1.5 star rating.
Not been a good show so far.
Jesus.
But like, we're getting these backstage interviews, but where's the fucking segments that matter?
Yeah, so Mercedes Moné is going to take both belts, apparently. Match 5, Toni Storm and Mariah May with Luther taking on Layla Hirsch and Lady Frost. I mean, look at these matches. Why is Collision is seriously just a bunch of squash matches?
Yeah.
That's all that it is. It's so fucking, like, uneven. There's no competitive matches. It's you know who's going to win every one.
The one I think would
Apart
wrestle.
from, like, the main event. They maybe do the odd main event where it's, like, 50-50.
See, now in wrestling, man, everything's manufactured. Like, the only people people interact backstage or in the ring, it's like if there's, like, an interviewer out there. Or, like, an authority figure. What happened to people just wandering into the locker room and getting confronted? Or going to confront someone in the parking lot? Where the fuck is that? It's standing with me at this time, and then enter whoever they are.
Please welcome. It's so boring and just generic and, oh, it's set up. This is our time for us. Remember when things would happen organically and you just see people walking down and they bump into somebody and they'd catch an interview there?
What happened?
Or they'd be outside the locker room. Oh, we're waiting to hear for The Rock. Then The Rock would burst open and he'd be pacing up and down the hallway. See, now it's just people stagnant and sitting there. Oh, please welcome my guest at this time, Cody Rhodes.
Jonathan Coachman.
Hey, people. What do you want to talk about?
Outside the Rock's locker room and you're waiting all night for the Rock to appear.
You know that eyebrow's just going to get fucking raised up into the air and
I just
lay
don't-
the smack down?
I just don't think it works with Cody Rhodes.
It doesn't anyway. Wrestle Headlines gave this a 2.25 stars, saying the dynamic is fantastic. The match at Forbidden Door has more stakes than any other match on the show. I actually agree with Wrestle Headlines there. I think this is the best match going into Forbidden Door. And if I am going to pay $50, this would be the match to get me to pay it. But
Yeah,
I'm not going to pay it.
I'm not going to pay $50.
But I'm not going to watch it illegally either, just pointing that out there. Who be kidding? We're not going to watch it illegally. Tony Khan! Sue us. Anyway, don't-
give us money.
don't really,
sue us.
don't sue us.
We buy all the
We
pay-per-views
can't
from-
afford, we're mega AEW fans.
We do giveaways, man. We're fucking mint.
Yeah. Fucking wish. If I was Minty, I wouldn't be talking about this shit, that's for sure.
I would. You can't get enough of AEW.
Anyway, Serena Deeb says, sometimes you're on the up, sometimes you're on the down. Deeb says she will be here next week at Collision after having 3 of the toughest losses in a row. Thoughts on that?
I could not give a rat's arse about Serena Deeb.
Alright, up next, match 6, we get the House of Black versus LSG and MSG.
It's Madison Square Garden.
Latino Square Garden, I don't know, fuck it. What? Who the hell is LSG and MSG? Sounds like drugs or something, man. Here, can I get you some LSG tonight?
What about MSG? I want all of it. I want it all on the list. Come on, yeah.
It looks like...
Awesome though. Fucking reel it in.
I know, but come on, this is another match where you know the fucking winner.
No, I know.
You would be able to comfortably bet your life here on House of Black winning this match.
No, I know, but
Even if you value your life, you would still be able to bet it on House of Black. And
value your life.
Right,
7 fucking matches on a 2-hour show.
match 7,
Have we seen this match?
Hiroichio with the Gates of Agony versus Matt Menard. Is this the main event? If so, how the hell?
I don't think it is.
Hiroichio wins. I mean, Matt Menard looks so out of shape. Guy is trying to do, what do you call that maneuver when you jump up and do the splits and the leapfrog?
Leapfrog maneuver.
Aye, he gets caught midway and he gets kind of dropped on his head there, unfortunate for him. The submission as well, I mean, we're supposed to believe that he can't go anywhere, that he's trapped, yet he gets his left arm out, and so he gets his left arm free and then taps, when he could have easily just rolled over and used his left arm to punch Hiroichio and break the hold, but
An awful finisher.
yeah, this submission looks shite. The head scissor bomb, well, it bombed for me into a double arm for. I mean, it's garbage. Wrestle Headlines gave it 1.5 stars. It was just poor. I just don't know how Matt Menard is. The guy sucks. I mean, he's alright as maybe a backstage person. Well, we have one more match. Match 8.
Hold on with a video package of Jeff Jarrett. Which I'm not,
Yeah, you know what? People saying, oh, why is Jeff Jarrett in the Owen Hart competition? Why is Jeff Jarrett in this? Why is he taking the spotlight? Why is this old guy? Maybe because he was fucking best friends with Owen Hart. Maybe because he's like the only guy on the show outside of like Jericho that has any sort of fucking connection with Owen Hart and has any personal feelings towards Owen Hart and isn't just using Owen Hart's name to try and make a name for themselves and to try and pop a rating and to try and virtue signal. So maybe shut the fuck up. If Jeff Jarrett wants to be in this tournament and pay respect, pay tribute to his friend, then he can do that.
Give him the fucking win.
Yeah, I would. I'd give him the win. That's pissing. Oh, why is Jeff Jarrett? Jeff Jarrett shouldn't be in it, but all these other AEW bums should? Guys that never fucking... Half the guys that weren't even born when Owen Hart died.
They're the same fucking jobbers that bum like Briscoe and fucking Bo Dallas. I mean, they're two bums if you think of it compared to Jeff Jarrett. Not only is Jeff Jarrett like his best friend, he's a main eventer, world champion, WCW, TNA.
It's hard not to be a world champ when you're booking that shit, isn't it? Just ask Triple H.
Who couldn't become a champion in WCW?
Fake.
Last person at the building. Last guy to turn off the lights became fucking world champ. Anyway, main event time. Ospreay versus Brian Cage. Will Ospreay won. Are we surprised? Absolutely fucking not. Wrestle Headlines gave it 4 stars. Excellent main event. And then they gave the show a 6.5 out of 10. Look how lowly they rated all these matches, yet they still give the show a 6.5 out of 10. I think that's how you know they're bullshitting.
I don't get it. Anyway, that's us done. The game's coming on. I couldn't give a fuck about this.
Yeah, look, AEW, what's good in it right now? Honestly, outside of the Tony Storm, Mariah May, and Mina Shabakawa stuff, I'm not enjoying anything. The Learning Tree's pretty funny to laugh at. You know, it's kind of one of those ones where it's so bad it's almost kind of good. But give me something that's really bad over just stuff that's fucking boring, because at least the Learning Tree, you can kind of laugh at it. You know, it's kind of pathetic. It's like bad comedy, but bad comedy's better, I guess, than no comedy. So who knows? We'll catch you in the next one, guys. Didn't watch this. We'll be back to watching next week. I apologise. Maybe next week we'll throw in an extra Rampage or TNA review as well to make up for the lack of Collision this week. Who knows, guys? Till next time. Peace.